Welcome back to RuneScape Dragonwilds. We're going off to a vault, so we should probably be a little bit more prepared here. Get a couple more ward stones. We could also try to not get hit so much. That would also be a plan. You know, we're trying here. Also getting a little low on food. Let's bring some pizza, I guess. And inside the actual vaults, we can't really make much use of the buildable bank chest. We'll also just have to use the personal storage chest. All depends on how many things we get in the vault, I suppose. Right over here. Not this one. Don't think that exists. Let's go in here. Been in here momentarily previously. It's got this whole thing. And direction over that way with doors. So the whole idea here is, it might just be these things here, which we blast with magic, then we need to run past them. And then they appear again. Dangerous. Oh, this is moving. This is a thing that's moving right here. Okay. Is this a dodge through it kind of deal? What are we thinking? Answer is no. Answer is no, we can't do that. It's a jump-in action. With damage, presumably. Okay. Let's get the fire spray out just to be able to see a little better. Melee for fighting stuff. Preferably. Magic is also an option. We could train some more magic and range at some point. These last levels and all that. For now, though, we're doing alright. Oh, is this more of a puzzle kind of deal here, huh? We'll call it. We got 2 levers. 2 lights. Directions on that side. Any other options? Not particularly. We pull this on. It's now open. We pull this lever. It's closed. Okay. It's gonna stay open. That's on this side. More levers here. Different doors in all sorts of directions this way. Who needs puzzle doors? You can just break the wall. There you go. Simple as that, really. Here we've got something fancy and a lore book. Wisdom of the Ancients. Fallen Hoplite's Chest. Okay. A journal here. New recipe. We got the Fallen Hoplite's helm earlier, and we also have the chest piece. So presumably there's going to be legs in here too. That would make sense. And here's the special Chinchompa cape. Amazing. Okay. Lore. The Crusa's Diary. Abisk is a snake. I'm not surprised by this discovery. He's never been subtle about his ambition. That he would dare to attempt an experiment on Vika, well, that's unforgivable. Attached tubes, crystals, and all sorts of nonsense to my sibling's head. Attempted something with rune essence that caused a lot of explosions. Vika was hurt, burned across their temple, and one of their wings is damaged enough that they might never fly again. I never felt fury like I did in that moment. Even the rage from the curse never struck me as hard. In that instant, I dragged my blades of ice from the ether, and I would have torn Abisk to pieces if only my sibling hadn't said no. Always too gentle, Vika, not like the rest of us. Maybe that's why they never partook of Wrestlin's discovery, because they knew what monsters we'd become. We just won't get away without consequences. My sibling may be gentle, but I'm not. If I like the river and wield the patience of glaciers, I also learn that water always wins. Dragonkin problems. They're over here having dragonkin problems. Yeah. Got 3 directions these levers might be able to go. I open that way. I guess we can go that way then. Then this lever. Potentially permanently opening that. close this. Cool. Well, these we can open this way. Lever in here. Open that. Got this one over here. Just open this one. And lock it up. Okay. Now I got directions. Alright. Let's see what we got in here. I have another fire spirit, so we can see what we got in here. Get that one. Cool. We got lasers. I don't know about that. I don't know about any of that. Oh, it's off. A timer of some description. That death hole looks concerning. I don't know if I trust my jumping ability to really jump across that. It's definitely taking a while. Yeah, it's back. Is pressure plate? Okay, it was pressure plate. Safe. Oh. Less safe. I think these guys are weak to... Or this is doing slash or crush. I even say. Weapon, special... That specifically. They exist then. Here's some loot. Here's a mystery button. It's doing something. Did I turn these off? I turned these off. I don't think I can jump that way. Yep. Okay. It's not an instant death pit. We got that going for us. Let's jump out of here. How many sides of this were relatively safe? Most of them? There's something down there, though, maybe. What's just death? Water, maybe? Let's see if it loops around in a more favorable configuration. Nothing from these guys. I think we're doing more damage to the first one because we ended up parrying on them. That makes sense. Still pretty effective. I can't complain. What are these? Now we're up top of this. There was additional directions to go in here. Let's cross here to that. And there's no immediately obvious... There's no panel on this side. You jump in there, turn it off, jump that way. I guess we came in this way, so could all hook around to other directions again here anyways. Let's go. So that's up here. One step down here. This gets us to the lower passage. Okay. We'll go in here next. We still do have down the pit over that way too. Oh, are you moving? Stop you. Yeah. The hallway here. Okay. You missed it entirely. Silly guy. Okay. hear them. Here's some treasure. Take some treasure. Just some regular treasure. And a jump up this way. Okay. I have a puzzle and lots of different directions kind of vault. That's neat. So now we're in here. Now we're in the third area. Okay. Let's go back this way again and not go that way to drop back into the third section. Now we're over here. I think we're already still back in the third section. There's some treasure. We can go this way also. I think whichever way you get into this part, past that other, well, it's kind of a puzzle. Whichever way you go works, essentially. A lot happening in here. It's coming back. Missing all our hits. Cool. Yeah, good enough. And lore. Chris's notes. Dragons are a useful tool, but little more than that. They are powerful, yes, strong and dangerous, excellent beasts of burden or disposable troops in a fight. Yet they lack the grace, poise, and power needed to be new Dragonkin hosts. I always knew that was a failed plan. Still, what experiment cannot be perfected? What hypothesis cannot be refined? There's something in dragons, something key to our apotheosis, that I feel driven to explore further still. And Reston has the blood that may be the key. Gods, they call them. What a nonsense affair. Leave that to the waning priest caste. Like that Yuling fool Cranon. And primitive spirits these lesser beings follow. They're powerful creatures, may have a changed and ascended essence, as if flesh and soul merged into a single construct, solidified into form. One of them bleeds, perhaps all of them, this one for certain. She calls herself a goddess of the moon and primordial hunt. Nonsense, of course. Moons are rocks floating in the emptiness, and there is nothing spiritual or metaphysical about a predator seeking lunch. Still, if I can refine this power, if I can merge it with a dragon, perhaps, just perhaps, and turn these worthless dragons into something we can use. Or something that will destroy everything. Also an option. A ramp. Some ores. Cool. Rat. Hi, how are you? Come over here. Don't need you waking up all your friends. Monk. There's just a hallway of guys there. And this is another way. More stuff and shielded letters. Interesting. See, we break the shields with these. So we can open this door or something. Pressure plate. There you go. Well, that's open now. Inventory is too full. Or too heavy, specifically. There you go. Can't really move around with that open at the same time. Just slightly unfortunate. Could put some extra stuff in storage if we did. Or just stand on top of the stuff. Right, here is a chest we've already been to. It's all looping around. This is the third entrance. Which goes to here. Which goes to a hole. Which we came out of from the other entrance. There's also the even deeper hole from the first entrance. Something to remember. Let's go this way past this door with the multiple doors. This. Came from there. Open this. Now we're in here. Lock that open. Oh, wow. Look at this mess. Look at the mess we're dealing with here. Okay. These are also moving. Amazing. The orb also moving. A little bit. Over that way. That was a mess. Managed. There's a light. There's a spot up here. Okay. Uh-huh. Jump on the statue. No? What's even higher up? Drop this with a chain or something? Alright, yeah, even more things are happening. Here's a hole. Some coal. Treasure. Some of these really heavy hearts. Not my favorite treasure. More just one of the storage. That means yes. They're not fine. There's a hole with some ores. What are these? Okay. Can jump around in that mess. See if we can't jump up here. So land on the statue. Yeah. Alright. It's gonna work. Perfect. Hey, nice. Okay. This is the other hallway full of sentinels. Walk past the other way here. Where are we now? What are we doing? We jump up to here. I guess it's from the direction we came from before. It's more of a fall back down into that part. More than anything. Okay. So more past this part. Did that. We have here. We haven't found any vault cores, which is unfortunate. Easier to find vault cores in other spots, clearly. Alright. What we got here? Death? Looks like some death. Okay. Not sure that's turning off. I'm sure it's fine. Got some levers. Lever on this side of this. Lever down here. That opens this. Okay. Yeah, that's death down there. That's what that is. There's a view over to there. Not entirely clear what that pressure plate over there is doing. Ah. It unshields these levers so we can walk into here. Okay. I can work with that. In the literal sense, I'm currently working with that. And we get into this room from there. This is a lower floor with some jumping stuff. Path up this way. Rat King. Bonk. Bonk. Rat King doesn't stagger too well. It's alright. Manage. Squish a rat there. Come around on the bottom floor here. Anything else cool? So we came in. Nope. Okay. Go up here, which is fun. Let's over to the jumping section. And back here. Rats. Okay. Okay. This is the rat way, clearly. Down here with more rats. I feel like this is where the first drop is at. Nope. That's just a fake light. That's what that is. Block. And another rat. Got a lot of rats down here. They got a rat problem, clearly. Okay. That led us up to this lever on this side, which we now open. Okay, cool. They're just all over the place here, really. Still no vault course. Just need to open up all the different passageways. We'll have a nice, easy trip back to where we're going eventually. Our spirit fading. It's very dark down here. Just a little bit of light in the other parts of here. Okay. Next place to go. Up here. Okay. What are you doing? Just the jumps are just abysmal. Okay. Now we're up here. We can go across all these. You jump in here. Some coal. Couple paths. We can go that way. We can also go this way. Let's go just down into here. Another rat way. A way to fall over this side. Got it. Keep going across the middle here. We can go up. Let's go up first, because why not? This turns off over there, so that's important. Yeah, there's treasure here. Okay. There's more treasure. I could complain about some more treasure. Good. Oh. Hi. Well. If you need me, I'll be down here. There's not a giant laser grid. Okay. So you need to deactivate that and then jump across there effectively. else over there? There's an area up above there. Maybe down below here. Back around to that again. Over here to open to here. Now on this side of this whole section. Okay. Need some treasure. Sure. Can't go back this way. Because of the whole laser grid kind of thing. Yep. Go back around to jump back up above to that other section there, maybe. I'd be able to come over this way, help us. Go back over here. Now we're back at the bottom of this part. It's very much all around. Yep. Yep. Yeah, let's see how. Go. Or is this? This was up here. This was up here we saw from that way. Okay. So that's nothing then. Ish. Nothing adjacent. Facing that way. That was just up there. Come. We're in here. And go there. In theory, there would be a boss room at the start, or something. Backwards. Inside the crystal. I really want to be. Here's a rat in different locations. I always feel they haven't been this way. There's a rat. Yep. Is this way we can see into there with that one? For all that's worth. Huh? Go this way. This way we've been. Across to here. This big statue head. Oh. There's a new spot. More. Crusoe's a memoir. Avis keeps trying to sneak into my laboratory, convinced that the secrets within will grant him the knowledge to transcend his mortal frame. Told him time and time again that he'll do no such thing, but he's convinced I conceal my discoveries, hoarding knowledge and sharing it with none. And my advances not brought this little group to the heights of success. It is my work that allowed Wrestling to complete her device, my work that created armies of dragons to serve at our beck and call. Despite all this, he's convinced that I keep the real good stuff for myself. The irritating part is, of course, that he is correct. So I seal it away behind locked doors, shielded from even Dragonkin magic. A mechanism that will stand for eternity, barring him access. The best part is that I based the lock not on a key, which he could steal, or a phrase which he could overhear, but on a riddle posed to me by the priest Cranon, all those years ago. What does the charitable priest offer, the illuminated sage seek, and the ignorant forsake? Walk their paths, and what do you discover? You'll go mad knowing the answer, for it's obvious, yet it is the steps one must walk to get there that'll unbar his path. But he'll even think the damaged statue is accidental wear and tear. It'll drive him insane. Just thinking about his frustration makes me giddy with delight. Charitable priests offer, the illuminated sage seek, and the ignorant forsake. Knowledge or something, probably. Gonna smack some statues. You alive? Yeah. You alive? Oh boy. It's about to get real in here, isn't it? There's a lot of directions in here. There's no this way. More statues, shielded lever, big door. Broken statue. Totally legitimate. Observing area there. Okay. So we press this, and things happen. This is a shielded pressure plate here. Oh. That's a lever. That lever do anything? It's part of this one. Okay. This is also defended. It opens this way and this way. Perfect. Okay. Now we have two more ways we can go. And also possibly dropping down at the end. The first one. In the middle. At the start. Oh, you've got a new pressure plate here from opening that way. If this is the puzzle, it's not too impressive so far. I'm hearing a rat in the walls. Got rats in the walls. Let's see if going this way. This seems to be permanently on. This leads to the rat wall. What's another thing when you press? There's another over here. Where's this guy? We're down below here. It's probably activated, opening the other one or something. Okay. Thirsty. Hungry. Okay. So that has opened up these. This lever. What are we thinking? They're all blue. Okay. None of the lights on. Smoke Guardians. Oh. Careway exceeded again. Some more stuff in the box. Stand next to this rock so we can pick it up while we're putting stuff in the box. Gotta put these hearts away. They're very heavy. Okay. A lot of stuff fits in that box. It's pretty great. Okay. Touch this just in case here. Oh, you're alive. What? Are you done? Fascinating. Nope. Here. Who's next? I'll fight you. So close, just killing him off there. Want some? rotates there. Rotates back to there. There's other levers here too. Activate you. Okay. Anybody else? Down below there for that. Move that out of the way. Guys sitting on those. Rotate you around to here. Move that out of the way of that. Remember, you look at this. You look over here. This resets all the statues. So here's some rats in the walls. Not sure if that's doing anything. Close this door. That's not it. Can't hear either way. We'll go pull this lever here again. I gotta close this door. Or something. Okay, slip that. That's fine. Yep. The lever outside. Just turning that back off. So green in here. Also pull the lever. I just set it to where it was before we were here though. Probably not it. Doing the things, but also locking their own door open. So we can get back to them. Maybe turn them off. And we've unlocked the... Something. Definitely something. Lever's outside. Should have these doors still open. In theory. Currently working. Okay. That lever back, or something. Close all the doors. We're gonna spit straws here, you know. Yeah. This only has the one diamond up here. One statue. One statue rotating. One statue rotating. Doors open. Two statues. This one's facing the right way now. I rotate backwards. Wanna face the right way? No, that's more here. Facing all the way that way. You're facing this way. I thought I was facing this direction. Oh, this one's facing a weird way. That was going all the way. That one's facing all the way the correct direction. That one's facing the right direction. Turn all the way around? Okay. Sure. Sure. Whatever works. Alright. Something made the statues face the correct direction. And then we win. That opens up here. At the beginning of the dungeon. Okay, good. And past here. There's another lever. Up another big door. Boss fight. Treasure room. It's a boss fight. Some orbs running around. Outside, I guess. Vault Striker. I've got lightning powers. That's pretty neat. Dodge all the way back. Stamina. Dodging. Cool. And wait. Big boss guy. All the way at the end here. Finally get a vault core. It's really close to the entrance. We can definitely run in and grab this. At least something. Alright. We got the one piece of the hoplite set. Got a vault core. Interesting. Let's see if we can fall down over in the first section here, see if that's anything. This is just rats respawning. That's how long it took to get through here. The rats are respawning. Cool. Into here. And up into here. It's all dark. I say. Of course, we're low on stamina. Great. Let's see. Actually, it's a fall to death here. Entire pizza. That's some of that instant kill water. That's only a few inches deep, literally. Alright, sure. Fine. It's gonna be a deeper pit than that. Anyways. That's the vault. That's pretty neat. We are tired. That's a crap stuff. Alright. Some of them are blinded. Fix that. Okay, compass bucket. Just need for these. Sectors we're gonna wheel. Alright. So we can water ground for the next plants while also doing this. Oh, straight up dead. Guess I'll have to be in disease too long. That's unfortunate. What's everybody else doing? Fine? It's normally okay. I just need some compost or something. Twiddling your thumbs till the humidifier's ready. The other option would be running around with the watering can and using a compost also. We're out of logins again. That's a good thing we got so many more essence. I'll actually make use of that. Get some more logins. Okay. Uproot everything. Yeah, spade is required. Choiceful things. Spade is required to get rid of the dead stuff. Okay. Noted. Some stuff right here. So it's rocks, shards of vault core, some meat, tooth, some hides, thread, scraps, furs, the book. A couple of mining books here. Not gonna help us too much current situation, but you know, in theory, it's something. Spade. Get the seeds. Spade needs to be equipped. Putting this up. Everything is still watered, which is perfect. Okay. More corpse cotton, because why not? Definitely we would have gotten less corpse cotton. Some of the plants died. But still. Swamp weed. Okay. Okay. And compost. Use some wheat. Compost. Okay. So I suppose the next thing we're gonna want to do is find more of the recipes we don't have. Get more shards so we can buy the other recipes. Make some cool different stuff. Get some magic and range equipment going, so we can actually use that to get those levels. Set up a larger farm, so we can get farming up quicker here. Plenty of things still to do. Oh. In here we're making some swamp weed, some tough flax. Make some more stuff. We're going to need plenty more compost if we're going to have an even larger farm. We can also just plant stuff that we can make more compost out of. That'd also work. Okay. Options. We've got options. I'm also kind of tired. Probably want to fix that too. Okay. Way. Sectors up here. Nice. Nice amount of quartz. Alright. Got a good amount of essence here. Make ourselves some law runes. Any other runes we're getting short on? $2,000 law runes. Beautiful. A good number of air runes still. 500 astrals, 600. Thousands of nature runes. More water runes. More earth runes. Okay. And I did use up a decent chunk of the essence, but you know. Kind of what it's here for. More of these. Yeah. And we're once again out of bark. Because of course we are. Okay. Oh, we need to go get some more bark. More essence. I'm finding more recipes and stuff. Might be the point where we need to actually look up what other recipes exist where we can get them. If they're rare drops from things, I actually need to work for it. Probably a drop from the lesser green dragons. Seems likely. Maybe some of the other skeletons and stuff. For the most part. See what we can find. Next time. Goodbye.